Hey guys, this is Oluwakemi Mo. Welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be having a simple tutorial on how to achieve this makeup look. If you want to see how I achieve this flawless look, then keep watching. The concealer you used earlier, you set it using your powder. And I'm setting mine with a matte eyeshadow because I do my brows first before my face makeup. I do my eye makeup first before going into my face. So I'll just use my matte eyeshadow, the color that I want to use to set the concealer underneath the brows. Guys, I have a separate video on how I drew my brows. If you want to see how I did that, then check the video below. But if you are the type that do your face first, your face makeup before your eye makeup, then you can just set the concealer with the powder. I'm using my matte eyeshadow from Jaclyn palette. I'm taking this shade. Then for transition shade at the midsection, we'll be using this light brown. Guys, I'm using my concealer as an eyeshadow primer. I'm using my Pro Concealer from LA Girl. This is Daroge Gorgeous Me 63 color eyeshadow makeup kit. What it looks like. I'm taking this purple shade, matte purple shade, for the outer corner of the eye. We're going in with our concealer for cutting out the areas where we'll be using our shimmer eyeshadows. Using this flat brush from Micolor, I'll use it to map out the shape of how I want where my shimmers will be. I don't want to be too dramatic. I just want something small. I won't go to the crease. I'll be putting the shimmers just a little bit below the crease. With this, your shimmer eyeshadow sticks and stays for a very long time. Just have as an eyeshadow primer. If you don't have an eyeshadow primer, you can make use of your concealer. And this flat brush from Naked, I'm going in with this blue shade from our Jaclyn here. This blue shade here. Just keep going in until you're satisfied with how bright the eye looks. Keep tapping. For the shimmers you tap. I think I've already taught us how to have a perfect eyeshadow, but for the sake of those who have not seen the videos, for your shimmer eyeshadows you tap. Tapping is more like blending. While for your matte, you swipe and move in circular motion. Do the same thing you did here. Do it on the other side of the eye. Okay, I'm good with how bright it looks. I don't want it to be brighter than this, but if you want your eyes to be brighter than this, then you keep on going and going and going in with your eyeshadow until you're satisfied with how bright it looks. But for me, I like how bright this looks. You clean, ensure the eyeshadows are properly blended, there are no harsh lines. Clean all eyeshadow stains using face wipes. For my waterline, I'll be using this eye pencil one from Micolor Eyeliner in shade 01. For wing liner, I'll be using this liquid liner from Absolute. We drag from the middle to the outer corner of the eye, then we move to the inner corner of the eye. Do the same thing we did here on this other side of the eye. For lashes, I'll be using this lash line. This blue from Lanel. I'll do that off camera and I'll be back. Foundation, I'll be using my favorite from Maybelline and L'Oreal Superstay and Maybelline Superstay. You need a damp sponge for that. Mine is damp, not wet, damp. So guys, because I wouldn't be using creamy concealer, I usually put my foundation underneath my eye. But if you are going in with a creamy concealer, you'll be advised to avoid putting your foundation underneath your eye to avoid having a creasy eye. For me, I'll be using dry highlighter and dry contour, so I'll just use the dry powder to set underneath the eye without using creamy concealer. So make sure everywhere is well blended. Blend, 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 blend until there are no harsh lines. Okay, okay, I'm good to go with our foundation. Setting underneath the eye with dry contour and dry highlighter. This is our powder palette from Who's That Girl. Using this light shade, it's gone. It's 2 shades lighter than my skin tone. Set the T-zone. Contouring the face, I'll be using this brush from Naked, going into the same palette using the darker shade. In the nose, I'll be using this fluffy brush. I don't know the name, so it's a no-name brand. Starting from here. Yeah. This is just to make the front of the brow look more natural. Highlight underneath the contour cheek. Using this round blush for our blush, I'll be going in with this blush palette, using this orange shade and this. Also, I'll be going with this Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit, using these two shades. This brush is from Naked. I'm powdering all over the face. I'll be going in with this brush, powder brush from ELF, using this shade of powder from Most Ideal palette. For our lipstick, I'll be going in with these two shades of lipstick from Classic. This is a matte, while this is gloss, while this lip liner from Wood, lip liner pencil in shade 08. First with this matte shade. And this gloss, they are both from Classic. Define the lips with this concealer brush. And you put any concealer on the brushes, the leftover I have or the concealer I used earlier for the eyes. For mascara. Okay guys, this is what our final look looks like. I'll go wear my hair and accessories and I'll be back. This is our final look, guys. How do you see the look? I love it. I don't know about you. I hope this tutorial has been helpful. If it has been helpful to you, you've learned one or two things, because this year 2026 we must be slaying together. Our makeup must be on point. If this tutorial has helped, then like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also follow me on all my social media platforms. The link will be in my description below. And I'll see you in my next one. I love you guys. Bye.